building. What's good, people? What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all hit that like button when y'all show up, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Got an old Big Face in the building, man. What's going on, Big Face? What y'all got going on today? Y'all hit that like button. No. Let's remember this right here, right? Y'all got to remember this right here. Donald Trump commuted the federal sentence, right? Larry Hoover still got 200 years in the state. I don't know how that's going to play out. What y'all think about that? All right, chill out there, man. So in other words, you telling me you already made all the money. You already made all the money. You back from my side, so you done already made all the money. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Donald Trump commuted the federal life sentence, right? But he still got 200 years in the state. Now, I don't know how that worked. Now, he might be able to make parole on the 200 since he's been locked up a long time. Yeah, they could do that too, but I don't see them throwing it out though. No, because they feel like they already lost. But what I do see them doing is this right here. I seen them giving him some type of state probation and letting him ride. What's up? What's up? Y'all hit that like button. Y'all just showing up, man. Hit that. Well, I say it like this here. Even if he do get a probation from the state, it still mean that he gonna be free. What's good? Well, y'all hit the like button, man. Come on, quit playing, man. I don't know what state you in. My day was good. What's up, Jack Black? I don't. What's good, Shakur? I don't know what state y'all in, but if y'all hear about way of live feed, hit the like button. What's up, G? Hit the like button. Let's hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah. I got one question for the people. We know Larry Hoover been gone a long time, right? All the other administrations, why they couldn't do what Trump did? Can anybody explain that? Can anybody explain that? Because I know when y'all saw he let the Christians out and pardoned them, y'all thought it was just white privilege, right? Then he come back and let Hoover out. He let some more people out. Yeah, all of them need to be out, man. People don't, hey, man, I understand. Some people deserve to be locked up, right? But once you do a substantial amount of time, man, it don't matter. Yeah, hey, man, look. What's my favorite music? I listen to all genre of music, man. It all depends, man. Yeah, man. That's why. Shout out Trump, man. Hey, man, you got to give a ball, a strike, man. Like I said, Larry Hoover been gone a long time, right? He been gone a long time. But at the end of the day, that other administration, they could have let him out too, but they didn't do that. They ain't do that, man. They kept the man pinned down. For all that time, they could have let him out. My boy said Trump the only president that cares about black people. What's my favorite food? I'm eating it right now, popcorn. I eat popcorn every day. Yeah, that's my favorite food. Yep. The other administration could have did something too, man, but they ain't do nothing. They left the man cuffed and stuff almost 60 years, like you said. They could have let him out. They could have let him out, man, but they ain't do that. They ain't do that. My boy said Kamala wasn't gonna do shit either. Hey, man, I got something. It is what it is. He out now. Boss man, you in the building, take care of that right there for me, man. Somebody tell me I'm out there daddy. I ain't got time for them games, man. I ain't got time for them games, man. Anybody in boss man, take care of that for me. Anybody got some grease on their boot, appreciate it. Hey, man, don't come to ask now them weird questions, man. I ain't here to answer no bunch of questions. Either hit the like button or move around. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, so, like I said, Larry Hoover still got to fight the state charges, but NBA YoungBoy free. He ain't got to fight no charges. He free. He can just go as he please now. He been on house arrest for a long time, too. He ain't got to worry about it no more. Now he can go on make music, concentrate, and make a bunch of money. And we know how that's going to turn out, right? It is what it is. Real talk. So, he going to keep rolling, man. He going to keep rolling. Yep. But, I just thought I'd tap in for a few minutes, man. To see if anybody care about Larry Hoover and all the people up in Chicago. You know, they've been talking about free Larry Hoover for a long time. Even Kanye West said the same thing. Now that he's free, he still got to go to the state, though. 200 years in the state. That's a lot of time still. So we still going to have some time to do. Yeah, he got a pardon today. Man, who was this, Morgan? Yeah, he got a pardon. He still got to face that state, though. He got 200 years for a murder case. And we got to see how that's going to turn out. We never know. Uh-oh, my boy said commuted. Okay. Well, he got commuted then. Y'all know what I mean. But I'm just going on what I read. They said pardon. Do your math or do your homework, and you'll see what they said. Say Larry Hoover gets pardoned from the federal life sentence. Still got 200 years left in the state for a murder case. It ain't no commuted. He got pardoned off of that case. But to each his own. I know we bring our own philosophy to the social media. We bring our own philosophy to this box, as my homeboy CEO Hockley say, this communication box. So, anyway, man, regardless of whatever he got it. Now all he got to do is just worry about that state. Now, if he could turn the brakes on that state, he win. But if he can't, he gonna lose. Real talk. That's all I gotta say. If he could turn the pages on that state, he win. If not, he lose. Yep. That's real talk. But like I said, I'm just tapping in, man, to see what's going on. I see a lot of my people ain't showed up. That mean they getting some money somewhere. I'm proud of y'all. But so I think the state gonna let it make it. Well, we hope so. We hope the state let it make it. But if not, a whole bunch of people need his help all over the world. But I understand one thing. Just because he got what he got, that don't mean them clowns up there gonna stop doing what they doing though. We gotta know that. Yeah, we gotta know that. Just because he got pardon, that don't mean they gonna stop. Now, we would all would like to think that's gonna be a big boost, but people gonna be people. And he been gone a long time. He got a lot of respect, but at the end of the day, people gonna be people. And this culture right here, they don't respect no motherfucking body. They don't respect nobody. They don't care. All they know to do is kill, steal, and destroy. That's the culture we live in. Kill your own people, but get mad at the other people when they kill your people. That's what we're dealing with right now. But we got to give benefit of the doubt to whatever happened, right? Like I say, we shall see. But we don't know. We shall see. Yep. We shall see, man. Shall see what happened. But we don't know what's going to happen, right? We don't know what's going to happen, people. But in this life, all we can do is see what's going to happen. Real talk. That's all we can do. Now, we don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to see what's going to happen, right? Yeah, we're going to see what's going to happen. We're going to see exactly what's going to happen, man. I'm going to sit on my other car right here, man. Chill. So, like I said, y'all remember hit that like button, man. Got old Slim in the building. What's good, Slim? It's all good on my end of the field. It's all good on my end of the field. I'm just sitting back. Just sitting back. Feel pretty damn good outside. Oh, young boy gonna be all right, man. He gonna be all right, trust me. I mean, you know, when you young, you getting all type of shit, man. When you young, you getting all type of shit, man. Shit happen. It ain't always good. But at the end of the day, you just gotta figure out what lane you wanna be in. And but you gotta give ball to ball, strike a strike, man. You got to get Trump his props. Cause that other administration, they could have done that same shit, but they didn't do it. They could have did the same thing, but they didn't do it. They chose to do something different. So, shout out to Trump and that administration for giving these kids a chance. You know what I'm saying? For giving them boys a chance, man. Wasn't nobody else gonna do it. Joe Biden didn't do it. Kamala Harris didn't even think about doing it. So, you know, but like I said, they didn't care enough like Trump. Well, we got to realize one thing, man. Keep in mind, Trump ain't no ordinary politician. He chose that from the start. And you got people that do good things, and you got people that do fucked up things. But I think the one thing that Trump did realize is this, that system will fuck over you, and it don't matter how much money you got. This is his get back, right? This is his get back to piss a lot of people off, which you got to be in agreement with that. Because he told you from the start, I ain't no motherfucking politician. I'm gonna do what I think is best, and not only that, ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. And keep in mind, y'all heard it here first. Don't think I'm playing. The case that Sean Diddy Combs is going through right now, if he is found guilty, y'all heard it here first. If he is found guilty of that case, he will be pardoned by Trump before he leave out of office. Trust me. If Puff Daddy Sean Combs is found guilty in that case he got now, he will be pardoned by Trump by the time he leave office. Watch and see. Mark my words. What's up, Skip? It's all good. Hit that like button, man. If y'all heard about Will live feed, hit that like button, man. I am Mr. 110, and all I do is keep it 10. My boy say, no way, man. Okay. Y'all didn't think that about Larry Hoover. The people didn't think that about the Christies. They just got a fresh 12 and a fresh 7. What Trump do soon as he made president? Turn right around and pardon them. Real talk. Yeah, man, these is friends, man. These people are millionaires, man. Puff Daddy, listen, man. Y'all don't know how this shit go, man. Why would Pump Troy did it, not something he do? Why would he pardon the Christies? Why would he pardon the Christies? They just got a 12 and a 7. They just got a 12-year sentence and a 7-year sentence. He turned right around and pardoned them and sent them home. Why would he pardon them? Can you answer that? Why would he pardon them? Huh? But see, y'all gotta realize one thing. Sean Diddy Combs, financial crime. Okay, that's cool. It's a financial crime. Was Larry Hoover a financial crime? Was Hoover a financial crime? Answer that. Was he a financial crime? Trump didn't have nothing to do with Larry Hoover. He ain't from Chicago. He don't know shit about no gang violence, but and it wasn't no financial crime involved. No clue. Was talking about, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You ain't got no clue about, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You ain't got no clue about how billionaires and millionaires work. President Trump is a friend of Sean Diddy Combs, man. And he the most powerful man in the world right now. Trump is the most powerful man in the world. That's for real. I'm just trying to tell you. That's just the way that work, man. Trump is the most powerful man in the world right now. Ain't nobody gonna question him what he do. Nobody. Nobody. Ain't no doubt. That's my boy Abe in the building, man. I ain't gotta say nothing. My people they know what time it is. He know what it feel like to be a felon. They drug him. They drug Donald Trump. It don't matter if it's a felony, if it's a misdemeanor. The system is the system. And if you ain't never been in the system, don't speak on it, bro. If you ain't never been a part of that system and you're on the outside looking in, you don't know what it feel like to be fucked over. Real talk. If you ain't never been in the system, don't speak on it, man. Because you don't know what it feel like to be in the system. I ain't vote for nobody. That lets you know how much you know about me. Yeah. That lets you know how much you know about me. I give a ball, a strike, though. Yeah, I give a ball, a strike. I don't give a damn about no vote. Don't. Somebody take care of that for me, man. I ain't coming here to do all that fucking debate, man. I ain't no politician, man. Yeah, I ain't know what's good, Porsche. Somebody take care of that for me, man. Where you at, boss, man? I ain't got time for all that back and forth shit, man. Let somebody else take care of that. Appreciate it, man. Real talk. We ain't doing no going back and forth. All that talking who I voted for and all that shit. I give a ball, a strike a strike. I ain't no doubt. Appreciate that, man. He must don't know we got boots on the ground over here. He told me I voted for Trump first. Then he said I voted for Kamala. Then he said I voted for Biden. Man, I ain't no politician, man. I just give a ball, a strike a strike. Like I said, he must don't know how billionaires and millionaires work. You know what I'm saying? He don't know how that shit work. Real talk. At the end of the day, billionaires and millionaires let the system play itself out. Then they come along and take care of business. I don't mind. Look, man, look. First and foremost, I ain't no fucking politician. I'm a realist, right? That's all it is to it. I ain't no politician. I'm a motherfucking realist, and I'm gonna stand on something when some real shit happen. All I said is Larry Hoover got his sentence pardoned, but he still got to go to the state. And it all depends on what the state gonna do with the case, right? Now, this is my opinion. Can't nobody take it away from me, right? What you say? You voted for your niece's daughter's right. Hey, man, you voted for your niece's daughter's right to your way you like them. Okay, man, whatever, man. Hey, man, it is what it is. But I'm going to give a ball, a strike, right? Like I said, if Sean Diddy Combs get found guilty of that case he going to trial on, right? He will be pardoned by Donald Trump before he leave office. That's just the way billionaires and millionaires work. You scratch my back, and later on down the road, I'm gonna scratch your back. I know that shit might look worse and dirty and filthy in the court of law for Puff Daddy, right? Yeah. It might look nasty and filthy and dirty in the court of law for Sean Combs, right? But I'm just telling you the harsh reality of this shit, man, is that money trumps everything. Money trumps even making sense on a lot of shit. And when you dealing with the most powerful man in the world, all he know is money, man. All he know is money, man. Money makes him move. Can you imagine how many motherfuckers Donald Trump done fucked over in his lifetime? A lot of them. But he's still the president. A lot of people. Real talk. Are you a Democrat? What is a Democrat, man? I don't even know what the fuck that is. What is a Republican, man? I don't know. I ain't no politician, man. Where all these people come from with politics? I ain't no politician, man. I'm a realist. That's what I am. Good people do good things. Fucked up people do fucked up things. That just makes more sense. You have to understand that. Good people do good things, right? Fucked up people do fucked up things. It's no different from God blessing the sinner, you know? Sometimes the sinner get blessed to be a millionaire. Then people question that. Why God give him all that money? He ain't no good, right? That's just the way the world works, man. People get blessed in ways they can never imagine. And it's a lot of broke people that's good people. And it's a lot of good people that's got money. That's just how life is. You know, you can go around the corner and you can do the same crime that man did across the street and they give you 5 years, right? Real talk. Ain't no doubt. Like Portia said, this ain't new. It's new to people that don't know how how it got started. Real spill, man. What's up, Billy G? Damn, man, people so naive to the fact, man, to where they think that right is right, which it is, right is right. But I'm just telling you, man, people with money look out for people with money. Real talk. And it ain't gonna change. They don't even have to know you. You could be in a situation and they look at your financial state and they say, oh shit, we gotta come in this person's aid because he in the same financial bracket as me. So let's see if we can help him. That's just the way that goes. You know, it's kind of like you see, somebody that's broke, right? See, broke people relate to broke people. I don't give a damn if it's financially or mentally. See, if you mentally broke, you can relate to a broke up situation. Say, for instance, if you've been married for a long time and now you getting divorced. See, a motherfucker that done got a divorce, they can relate to you, right? They can relate to you. But if you've been married for 25 or 30 years and you ain't never got no divorce, you can't relate to somebody that's been divorced 3 or 4 times. You gonna think that person out of their fucking mind. How the hell you gonna get divorced this many times, right? Okay, that's how people with money do. When you reach a certain status, you on another level with the people with the money. You know what I'm saying? Say that's true. Elon Musk said that's how they work. He was helped by people at his level when he ain't no doubt. Come on, man. It don't take no rocket scientist, man. Yeah. It don't take no rocket scientist to figure that out. Real spill. But I understand people ain't gonna know where I'm coming from because the shit sounds so far-fetched. It sounds alienated, right? It sounds alienated. Dig this up, man. And I'm gonna use this for a prime example, right? Prime example. If you get up every day and you go to work every day, right? And you grind for everything you got, right? You ain't going to hang out with a motherfucker that's gonna ask you for the money that you work for. No, you ain't gonna do it. It wouldn't make no sense. So what do? You go around the people and do the same shit that you do. Cause you know ain't nobody gonna ask you for nothing, right? Real spill. It's like this here. If I drive a brand new Lambo, right? If I drive a brand new Lambo and I pull up at wherever, I'm not pulling up on all them fucked up cars. See, I'm gonna park my car down here in the corner so nobody won't open the door and hit it. That just make more sense. That make more sense. Now, if I'm driving the same thing the other people driving, it ain't gonna hurt me to park right next to them because my car is fucked up just like theirs. But I understand if you ain't never drove no brand new car, you don't know what it feel like. You know what I'm saying? Do I want to become rich? Man, look, rich is a fucking mindset, man. Rich is a mindset because people that's rich broke mentally. Have you ever heard of that? There's a lot of people that's rich right now that's broke mentally. That's why they do the shit that they do. That's why they do what they do. Because from a mental standpoint, they broke and they don't know how to fix it. So they do weird shit. Like invite people to parties, right? Like invite people to parties and they sit in the corner and jack off. I'm talking my son Combs. He rich as fuck. He rich. But he go out and hire a bunch of dudes to do weird shit. So he broke mentally and he got all the money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just telling you, man. you got to understand, man. I can agree with that, man. You know, we can agree to disagree, and everybody has an opinion. I got to respect your opinion, man. Right? I'm not the one to overshadow your opinion, man. Yeah, I respect that, but I'm just giving you my mindset. I mean, my definition was written. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, man, it's a lot of rich people in this world that are mentally fucked up, and that's why they do fucked up shit. Real spill. Money don't buy peace. See, when you have peace with self, you good. You know what I'm saying? Portia, I wish I could have somebody drive me. Hey, man, life is good, man. It all depends on how you operate yourself and carry yourself, man. And if you do somehow stumble across financial stability, just try to keep your mindset, man. It is what it is, man. I ain't the smartest person in the world, but I damn soul ain't the dumbest. Yeah, real talk. And it ain't never been about black and white, man. It ain't never been about black and white, man. I ain't never seen one white man or one black man know everything in the world, man. Real talk. That's why I say I give a ball, a strike, a strike. You know what I'm saying? Said money take you out so fast you won't understand it. Real spill. But like I said, man, everything in life exists on a chance. Even you when you wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Boss man said it's about green. What you got, Rich? Rich said, Rich is perspective. You know what I'm saying? What I do for a living, what I'm doing now. What I'm doing now, man. I talk to people every day, man, on a daily basis, man. I'm an educator, man. Yeah. I'm an educator, man. I'm an educator and I share knowledge, man. I just got something from you, right? Real talk. That's what I do, man. I like to communicate with people and take their perspective on things, and I weigh it out. Now I'm bigger than my shit go a little bit deeper than YouTube, right? That's why everything, you know, and the people can tell you that's on YouTube. Anytime they see me, I'm gonna be smiling just like this, man. Because I find great peace in coming here, getting other people's perspective on certain situations, man. It ain't no right or wrong with me, man. I don't see things in the same light like everybody else do. But what I will say this is, anytime I speak on a system, which is an incarcerated system, I speak from experience. Remember what I told you. I speak from experience. And I know one thing. What's my goal in life? The same goal as everybody else should have, is to get old and die. That's my goal. Because people don't understand that we all here on borrowed time. That life you living now, it ain't yours. That life you living now is not yours. At sometime and someday you're gonna have to give it back. Real talk. Whether you're a man or a woman, that beautiful smile, those teeth, that body, one day you're gonna have to give it back. Real talk. Yeah, that's my goal, man. That's my goal. I'm different, man. I'm different. Material things in life don't move me. Material things in life don't move me. I said that to say this. I've had a lot of material things in life. And none of those things ever brought me peace. until I found who I was. And I think that's what a lot of people are missing. Who are you? Who are you? And when you find out who you are, that car not gonna make you happy. Ain't none of that gonna make you happy. You said, what about love? Helping people out, finding peace, experience. Well, I put it like this. Nothing I do or nothing I say can affect a man or a woman unless he or she wants that for themselves. Put it like that. It's kind of like a person on fentanyl. Nothing I say or nothing I do can stop you from taking that pill. You yourself gonna have to stop that. And once you stop that, then you can get you some help. That means you are holding yourself accountable for your actions. And it's hard for some people to do that. Most people can't hold themselves accountable for their actions. Real talk. When the lights go out, who are you? That's a good question for you to ask somebody else. Ooh, that's a good question, man. See if anybody can answer that. When the lights go off, who are you? Who are you when the lights go off? I am who I am no matter where I go. And that's how people should be. But the hardest thing for people to do in the world is to keep it real with themselves. Have y'all ever seen that? At the end of the day, we're all fent users. Thought I mean everyone 100 the next high, drugs, happy moments, money. Well, that's your perspective on life. And I can't change that perspective. But me, myself, I don't do no drugs, man. I don't do no drugs. Real spill. I don't do no drugs. So anything that I've ever did in this world, I intended to do it because I wasn't high, nor was I drunk. That's the difference between me and a lot of people. See, I don't look for an excuse to get drunk. Oh, they're having a party. My friend having a party. So what, man? It's just music and people there. Real talk. People look for an excuse to get high. I don't do that, you know. But once again, I don't knock nobody for what they do because we only have one life and you live it how you want to. And I just told you a few minutes ago, we all here on borrowed time. Real talk. We all here on borrowed time. And at some time and point, you're gonna have to return back to where you come from. Yeah. And I don't think people realize that, man. I don't think people realize that, man. Real spill. But anyway, enough of that, man. That's psychology 101, man. That's psychology 101 from me to you, man. As a matter of fact, for those that didn't know, I major in psychology, man. I do have a degree in psychology, man, from University of Texas A&M. Real talk. So like I said, I don't just be talking to be talking. I don't talk just to be talking. But I can do both. I can get on your level, and when I'm in a room full of intellectual people, I can get on their level too. In other words, I can run the race on both ends. Real talk. Big face, I didn't know that. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. The thing about it though, I understood where you was coming from. I didn't look at it from that perspective like you were saying everybody was on drugs, and you're right, everybody else do want something. Everybody else do want something, but I just explained to you, I'm not everybody. I am who I am no matter where I go. You are who you are no matter where you go. And your happiness don't make me happy, right? Whatever makes you happy don't make me happy. It's all good, man. You don't owe me no explanation, man. Anytime anybody that's coming to this platform, man, I encourage people to be who they are, man. Don't come here trying to run a race with me, man. I'm not in a race, man. Real talk. Yeah. I'm searching for happiness. Okay. I mean, that's your opinion, bro. I'm happy every day I get up, man. The first thing I do is acknowledge that I woke up this morning because a lot of people didn't. Look at my boy Billy said, but sending my grandma back. Oh, man, come on, man. It's about money, man. Look at the people that got pardoned, man. They was involved with people that got money, man. See, when I woke up this morning, the first thing I seen was they said Donald Trump pardoned the Christies, right? And I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Christies, right? The Christies was a mother and a father that had a show, right? It was a reality show, right? And they took the banks for a lot of money, right? They took the banks for a lot of money, which I don't have a problem with that, right? What's good, what's good, what's good? Oh, you say it's a question whether I'm searching for happiness. Nah, I'm already happy, man. I'm happy to be alive, man. Anything else, man, is just temporary, man. I'm happy to be alive, man. I'm built different, man. I'm built different. Real talk. Small always, ain't no doubt, it's a pay to play, man. Most people don't know that the Christies had a reality show, right? The Christies had a reality show. You know what I'm saying? However, the Christies are friends with Donald J. Trump. Most people don't know that. Of course they don't know, because all they're gonna do is watch something else, and they don't pay attention to certain people, right? I keep trying to tell y'all, people with money rub elbows with people with money, right? Life is a bracket. Most broke people rub elbows with broke people. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because somebody got to start somewhere, right? So you hang out with your financial bracket, and that's why most people never make it out, because they be intimidated by somebody else's wealth, right? Versus hanging out with the people that got the money that can give you some instructions. You hang out with the people that ain't got no money, they can't give you no motherfucking instructions. Why? Because you too intimidated by their wealth, right? I've seen it time and time again, right? Seen it time and time again. If you broke, he broke, right? So why don't we come together to cahoots into committing the motherfucking crime, and we both get locked up broke? That's it. Come on, man. Come on. Let's do some real shit, right? Let's do some real shit now. If we gonna keep it real, let's keep it real. If we gonna keep it real, keep it real. Now, let's go to the people with money, right? Even though people with money swindle other people out of money, like the banks and shit, but they coming together to get some real money from a real situation. And that's what happened to the Christies, right? They defrauded the banks out of millions and millions of dollars. They then defraud 7-Eleven out of the cash register, because the Christies hang out with people with real money, and they hung out with Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump is on speed dial with the Christies. It wasn't no coincidence that he pardoned them two people. They just got a 12 and they got a 7. They was in federal custody, right? All this shit is written out, man. All that, y'all can't see that? All that stuff was written out. Hey, man, I'm gonna assemble a team which gonna include Elon Musk. We gonna take care of business. We gonna win the presidency. And we gonna release the people that need to be released, right? Which is the people who? With the money. NBA YoungBoy got money, right? Larry Hoover, right? Name is tied to money. Real talk. I don't know what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who gonna listen or what ain't gonna listen. I'm just giving the ball, a strike, a strike. and I'm laying it out how people think, man. Ain't no doubt it. But see, I'm just on here talking, man. Most people ain't gonna believe what I'm saying, no way. They just think that he just woke up and wanted to pardon some people. Man, that shit is already wrote down, man. That shit is already discussed, man. But you can't see that shit if you ain't a part of that, or if you don't know that. And I broke it down for you a while ago. The people that hang out at 7-Eleven up on that little thing, they hang out together. See, they ain't going no farther than the 7-Eleven, right? But the people that hang out at the golf courses and do all of that shit, so they thinking about the next level, right? They think about the next level, right? They think about white collar crimes where they can just write a check and get millions of dollars. When the other man thinking about getting a gun and running inside McDonald's. See, that's a blue collar rough hustling ass shit. But most people ain't gonna understand that. You know, they ain't gonna do that. You know, like I said, the Christies, man, got pardoned today. They had a 12 and a 7, they just got it. And Donald Trump say, shit, I beg the difference. Those are friend of mine, so we gonna drop our charges. I'm the most powerful man in the world. And just to make it look good, shit, I'm gonna get rid of NBA YoungBoy. That's for real. Yeah. Hey man, I know what I'm saying, I know it's not new. That's why I'm saying, that's exactly what happened. But most people ain't gonna draw it up like that. They gonna think that they just created this shit overnight. And he just letting these people out. No, man, this shit is articulated and coordinated, man. And that's just the way life works, man. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Most people don't think that way. Most people don't even want to see it that way, but I understand. So, like an old friend of mine used to say, last place is wide open. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people in last place, and they gonna forever be there because they inside of a box and they can't get out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They can't get out of that box, man. Real talk. Ain't no way in the world they can get out of that box here. And if you try to break them out of that box, they gonna be mad at you. I don't wanna leave this place. I'm comfortable with that. You better not try to pull me out of this motherfucking ghetto. You hating on me. You better not try to pull me out of this ghetto. You hating on me. Fuck you mean. Shit. You trying to put me over here where all these people at that swing that golf club, that go to baseball games and all that good shit. I don't want nothing to do with that. I want to keep taking these jailhouse chances. Yeah, that's exactly what I need to do. Real talk. Yeah. So, I understand, man. You know, and like I was speaking on the system a while ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, that's why I tell people, don't argue with me about no fucking system, man. No justice system, no judicial system, none of that shit. Because when you go to trying to fucking go back and forth with me on that, you're going to lose that argument, man. I've been done that, man. Real talk. And I ain't proud to say that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say. And the president in that motherfucking White House right now, the president in that White House right now, he understands what it feel like to be drugged through a motherfucking system. Although he didn't get drugged like the next person did, but he know it is some fuckery in that system. He know that. He know it's some fuckery in that system. So what better way to get back at the people in the system? Let some people out to show them I'm the most powerful man on the planet. And he is that. And for the next 3 years or whatever, he gonna be the most powerful man on the planet. Ain't no doubt. Yeah. And can't nobody change that. And if you can't see what I'm seeing, I don't know where you at. 34 felons and you the president of the United States? If that ain't power, then what is? I don't know. Because it's a lot of people ain't got no felons. You know what I'm saying? And still running. You say, I will be the system soon, and then we'll take advantage. Hey, do whatever you got to do, man. I don't know. You do whatever you got to do, man. You know, life is full of surprises. Surprise some people, because he did, until they knew it was real. And by the time they figured out, he was already the president. They thought it was a joke when he ran last time and won. And then he took a break and came back this time and won it again. You know what I'm saying? My boy said, I need 1,000 bands so I can have a yacht. You don't need no 1,000 bands. You just need to be around the people with 1,000 bands. You can have a yacht. That's the trick to shit. But you ain't gonna get it hanging out at 7-Eleven with the motherfuckers on the same level you on. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to get outside your comfort zone, because life exists on a chance. Take a chance at winning versus losing. Real spill. But I understand, man. People scared. People scared. They scared to leave my money at that bridge, man. I ain't mad at you, man. People scared to leave my money at that bridge, man. You know, I need my basket right here so I can have it when I get back. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. So, once again, man, you know, for all the people that understand where I'm coming from and that get it, y'all get it. And for those that don't, it ain't nothing nobody can do for you. Real talk. And I ain't just on here trying to do no debating. I ain't no debater, man. I ain't no debater. I ain't no politician. I ain't none of that, man. I ain't none of that. But I understand. You know, I understand. So, anyway, man, once again, man, shout out to NBA YoungBoy for getting a pardon. Shout out to Hoover for getting healed, although he still got to go to the state and see what they're going to do about that. And there's a bunch of more other people that got pardoned. You know, Donald Trump used his pardon power today. Shit. And he stood fast on what he said he was going to do. People thinking that this shit just happened overnight. Nah, this was already in writing, man. It's just being exposed to the public now. But this shit was in the making when he, you know, even before he got president, you know. It's agendas people have already on their docket even before they make the next move. You know? And they lay it out. If this happens, then we can do this. But if it don't happen, then that ain't gonna happen. Right? And that's the way people do that have structured agendas. The people that don't have no structured agendas here, they just throwing some shit in the air and hope it stick. And we all sometimes guilty of that. We all sometimes guilty of that. But the people in power, they play to win, man. Simple as that. Those people play to win, man. You know, it ain't no coincidence that Trump is the motherfucking president of the United States, man. That shit just didn't happen overnight, man. Real talk. And that don't mean I like Trump, but I gotta give a ball, a strike, a strike. And that's what I'm about. Yeah, I got to keep it 110 all the way across every day, all day, man. So, anyway, man, for those that tapped in, I really do appreciate you tapping in, and I hope you learned something today, man. And I always say one thing. You can learn a lot from a dummy. If you dumb too. So, anyway, man, it's been real, like it always have been, man. Always real when I come here, man. I ain't coming with no hostility. I ain't coming thinking I'm big and y'all small. I'm coming with a mutual level of respect to where we all can agree and disagree and leave this speaker box like my homeboy say, with some type of clarity, right? And that's what it's about. And that's what the world is about, right? Hang around the people that can teach you something, man. That's all I was really saying. Fuck with the people that can teach you something. If you looking for something, you have to associate with the people that already have it. It don't do you no good to associate with the people that don't have nothing and you don't have nothing. Use your head for more than a hat rack. Real spill. Hang with the people that can teach you something. Word of advice, man. Word of advice, man. Till next time, man, y'all stay up, stay free. It's been really real, man. Shout out to NBA YoungBoy. Shout out to Hoover. And shout out to one and only, man, Donald J. Trump, man, for standing on business, man. Salute.